I visited Fish Lounge at Ajdan Walk. The place already carried a name that came from Bahrain, which made the visit feel more special. This restaurant started there, and the brand grew with a strong seafood identity. So walking toward the entrance felt like stepping into a concept that already had history behind it. The location stood in a lively area, surrounded by modern buildings and open spaces. The outside looked clean, organized, and welcoming from the first moment. Glass fronts and clear branding made the restaurant easy to notice from a distance. Natural daylight near the entrance gave the space a calm and open feel. I came here because it focused on seafood, which is always a strong sign of freshness and confidence. Fish Lounge presented itself as a place built around the sea and quality cooking. The concept felt modern, but still friendly enough for families and casual visitors. It did not feel too formal, but it did not feel too simple, which created a comfortable balance. The atmosphere outside felt relaxed, and the movement around Ajdan Walk brought energy without any sense of noise. This looked like a place where friends could meet, and seafood lovers could enjoy a full experience. From the very beginning, the restaurant gave the impression of a brand that knew its direction, and that made me even more excited to see what waited inside.
Hi guys, this is Ajdan. Today I will take you with me to Fish Lounge, one of the seafood restaurants in Al Khobar city, and I will be ordering several dishes from their menu, and I will be sharing my honest review. No filters, no fluff. From starters to dessert, we'll be diving into the full experience. So join me today for lunch, and let's discover if this place is really worth the hype. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's give it a try, guys.
I stepped inside, and the feeling changed from busy outside to calm and organized. Natural daylight entered through the glass front, which made the space feel open and fresh. Blue details appeared everywhere, so the sea theme continued in a soft and elegant way. The walls mixed light textures with deep blue tiles, which gave the place character without making it heavy. Wooden chairs and blue leather seating created a warm balance between modern and comfortable. Booth seating along the wall looked perfect for families or small groups who wanted privacy. The floor details added style without distracting from the clean design. Glass panels near the counter allowed a clear view and helped the space feel neat and well organized. The open preparation area showed activity, which added life to the restaurant atmosphere. The layout felt easy to move through, and nothing felt crowded or tight. This was a place designed for comfort, but still built with a clear visual identity. The interior showed that the restaurant cared about both atmosphere and function, and that made the dining experience feel planned from the first step inside. I opened the menu and immediately saw that seafood was clearly the heart of this place. The sections were arranged in a simple way, so everything felt easy to understand. Fresh fish options appeared first, and that showed strong confidence in the main product. There were many choices of fish prepared in different styles, which gave freedom for every taste. Grilled, fried, masala, tandoori, and special sauces, all prepared across the fish section. Shrimp had a wide selection, and the options felt equally strong. The specialties section focused on large seafood platters and sharing meals. Those options felt perfect for families or groups who wanted to try many items together. Seafood pasta and rice dishes added another direction for customers who preferred mixed plates. The menu was not limited to seafood, and it also included chicken and grilled meat. The starters included mussels, calamari, crab, and shrimp dishes in different styles. That made the beginning of the meal just as exciting as the main dishes. Juices and shakes offered many fresh fruit options, which felt refreshing for a seafood meal. Desserts were simple, and that kept the focus on the main dining experience. The menu did not show calorie information, so details were not included with the dishes. The menu felt rich, organized, and built clearly around seafood identity. This was a bowl of seafood cream soup that looked smooth and silky from the first glance. The service had a soft shine, and the color was a gentle creamy white that felt warm and inviting. Steam rose slowly from the bowl, showing it was served very hot and fresh from the kitchen. Small shrimp pieces were clearly visible inside, adding a beautiful seafood touch. Texture looked balanced, not too thick and not too light, which made it pleasant to enjoy. Cream blended well with the seafood, so the bowl looked rich and elegant. A squeeze of lemon went into the soup, and that simple step lifted the aroma immediately. Citrus notes mixed with the cream, creating a brighter aroma without losing warmth. Flavor leaned clearly toward seafood, and shrimp taste came through in a natural way. Cream supported the seafood rather than hiding it, so each spoonful felt well balanced. Lemon added gentle freshness, which kept the soup lively instead of heavy. The steady warmth of the bowl made the creamy texture feel even smoother. Seafood flavor remained in the mouth after each taste, leaving a pleasant memory. This bowl felt comforting and rich, with a clean flavor from the lemon touch. It worked beautifully as starter and softly opened the appetite for the meal ahead. In the end, this soup gave warmth, balance, and true seafood character in a very satisfying way. This was grilled calamari, and the plate arrived looking warm and inviting. Golden pieces sat neatly in place, and clear grill lines showed on each slice. A soft shine on top showed juices stayed inside the seafood. Fresh herbs sat gently on top, bringing a green contrast to the warm golden color. A small bowl of dark sauce sat to one side, ready to add deeper flavor. A slice of lemon rested on the plate as decoration, adding a bright color contrast. A gentle smoky aroma rose from the dish, coming straight from the grilling heat. Flavor leaned clearly toward the sea as soon as they tasted it, and calamari notes stayed pure and natural. Soft texture inside made each bite pleasant, while grilled edges added a light crisp feel. Mild smokiness blended with gentle spices, and nothing felt heavy. Sauce added extra depth and savory richness, and that was how the dish was enjoyed. Taste stayed clean after each bite, leaving a pleasant seafood memory. Sauce continued to support the flavor without covering the natural taste. Portion felt satisfying, and the dish worked beautifully at the start of the meal. In the end, this plate delivered balance, warmth, and a complete grilled seafood experience. This was dynamite shrimp, served in a clear glass dish that made the presentation stand out. Crispy shrimp pieces were stacked high, each one dressed in a bright orange sauce. A shiny finish gave the plate a bold and colorful appearance. Thin slices of green onion and fresh chili rested on top, adding lively color and contrast. Shredded lettuce underneath created a fresh and crunchy base for the shrimp. Cherry tomatoes and carrot slices on the side brought extra brightness and balance. A light sweet aroma rose gently, mixed with a soft hint of spice. Each shrimp was evenly sized, creating a neat and well-prepared presentation. The flavor began with gentle sweetness and shifted smoothly into a mild heat. Crisp outside gave a pleasant bite, while the inside stayed juicy and tender. The sauce blended with the shrimp without heaviness, keeping the seafood taste clear. Fresh lettuce added lightness that balanced the richness of the sauce. Taste stayed soft and sweet spicy, remaining enjoyable after each bite. Spice level felt friendly, making the dish comfortable for many people. A mix of crunchy and tender textures made the experience feel more satisfying. In the end, this appetizer delivered bright flavors, balanced heat, and a lively seafood experience. This was baked crab, served beautifully inside real crab shells. Each shell was filled generously, and a golden baked layer covered the top in a rich and inviting way. Light brown oven spots showed where cheese had melted and caramelized. Small pieces of herbs and red peppers rested on top, adding color and freshness. Shells sat neatly on a dark plate, making the creamy filling stand out more. Gentle steam rose from the surface, showing the dish was hot and fresh from the oven. A buttery and creamy aroma blended with the natural sweetness of crab. Texture looked soft and fluffy inside, while the top had a slightly crisp baked finish. Flavor opened with creamy and cheesy notes as soon as I tasted it. Then crab flavor came through clearly. Smooth filling felt rich yet balanced, and seafood character stayed present in each bite. Fresh herbs added mild brightness that balanced the richness of the cheese. Light roasted note from the baked top added warmth and comfort to the taste. Taste stayed rich and satisfying after each bite, leaving a warm seafood impression. Portion felt generous, and each shell offered a full and flavorful serving. Dish felt comforting with an elegant touch, fitting beautifully with a seafood meal. Overall, this plate delivered warmth, creamy richness, and a well-balanced crab experience. This was sautéed mussels, served inside their shells in a long plate. Dark glossy shells held a rich topping that looked warm and full of flavor. Soft strands of onion covered each mussel, showing a deep caramelized color. Fresh green herbs were scattered on top, giving a light contrast to the brown tones. A gentle shine from the sauce made everything look moist and fresh. Steam rose lightly, showing the dish was served hot from the pan. A warm aroma of seafood mixed with sweet cooked onions reached the air. Texture looked soft and juicy, with mussels sitting tender inside their shells. Flavor came as a mix of seafood richness and sweet onion depth. Each bite showed very tender mussels, easy to enjoy without resistance. Sauce felt light and flavorful, never heavy while eating. Medium heat from the spices added character, without overpowering the seafood. Seafood taste stayed clearly after each bite, leaving a very flavorful finish. Onion sweetness blended with spices, giving a comforting warm note. Dish felt cozy and satisfying, perfect as a warm seafood starter. In the end, this plate gave balanced flavor, tenderness, and comfort in every bite. This was shrimp tempura, and the plate arrived looking golden, crisp, and neatly presented. Long shrimp rested across the dark plate, and their rich golden color stood out clearly. The service looked coarse and crunchy, showing a crisp fried layer all around. Each shrimp kept its full shape, and the outer layer looked light instead of thick or heavy. Two sauces sat beside the shrimp, one creamy and pale, the other bright and glossy red. A slice of lemon rested on the side as decoration, adding a fresh look to the plate. Soft steam and a fried aroma rose gently, making the dish feel warm and inviting. The outside looked firm and crisp, while the inside appeared soft and tender. The outer layer cracked with a clean crunch, while the shrimp inside felt very tender. Seafood flavor came through clearly, blending smoothly with the light fried taste. The red sauce added a sweet and sour touch, while the white sauce brought a creamy smooth note. Heat stayed at a medium level, giving warmth without covering the natural shrimp taste. After each bite, the seafood flavor stayed clear, leaving a pleasant finish. The crisp outside and tender inside created a satisfying and well-balanced experience. Both sauces added a different touch, so each bite felt slightly new but still smooth. Overall, this dish felt comforting, flavorful, and enjoyable as a classic seafood starter. This was fish and chips, and the plate arrived looking golden, crisp, and comforting. A thick, crispy layer covered the fish, and the color looked evenly fried from edge to edge. Beside it, chunky potato wedges sat warm and browned, ready to balance the seafood. Two sauces waited on the side, one creamy and rich, and the other red with a sweet and sour shine. A lemon wedge rested nearby, and it added a fresh, bright detail to the plate. A small green garnish on top made the golden service look even more inviting. The first moments felt crunchy on the outside, but the fish inside stayed juicy and soft. Seafood flavor came through clearly, and it stayed honest without being hidden by the crust. The creamy white sauce made the bite feel richer and smoother. The red sauce added a sweet and sour contrast that lifted the fried notes nicely. Heat stayed medium, so the flavor felt warm but never too strong. After a couple of bites, I squeezed lemon, and it made the seafood taste feel brighter and cleaner. The crisp layer stayed firm, so the dish stayed enjoyable from start to finish. After eating, the seafood flavor stayed clear and ended with a pleasant finish. In the end, this dish felt comforting, balanced, and easy to enjoy as a classic seafood plate. This was Majboos Hamour, and when the pot opened, a warm and deeply spiced aroma filled the air. Golden rice filled the base, and long grains looked fluffy and well separated. Large pieces of Hamour fish rested on top, covered with a rich spice layer. Light char marks showed where heat touched the fish, giving it a grilled character. The color moved between golden, brown, and deep spice tones across the surface. Soft onion and spice mixture had melted into the fish, even though the onion was not clearly visible. A lemon wedge sat above as part of the presentation, adding a fresh color contrast. Steam rose gently, showing the dish was hot and freshly served. The taste leaned strongly towards savory spices, and the flavor felt full and layered. Hamour texture was very soft and juicy, breaking apart easily with the rice. Spices came through clearly, but stayed balanced, so nothing felt overwhelming. The natural seafood flavor blended smoothly with the rice and spice mixture. Seafood flavor stayed clearly in the mouth after each bite, leaving a clean memory. The rich and smooth cream sauce added depth and made the rice taste even more complete. Medium heat gave warmth without covering the natural taste of the fish. Overall, this dish felt comforting and home-style, like a traditional meal made with care. This was grilled shrimp, and it arrived in a hot iron skillet that made the presentation feel bold and rustic. Large shrimp rested closely together, showing a rich golden color from the grill. A light glazed layer covered the surface, giving a gentle shine without looking heavy. Small green herb pieces were scattered on top, adding a fresh touch of color. Grill marks showed clearly on each shrimp, highlighting the cooking process. Fries sat underneath, forming a warm base that supported the seafood. Steam rose softly from the skillet, carrying a smoky grilled aroma. Texture looked firm outside, while the inside appeared juicy and very tender. Taste felt mixed and full of flavor, with spices and natural seafood blending together smoothly. Shrimp inside stayed very tender, making each mouthful soft and pleasant. Light glazed grilling added flavor without covering the natural shrimp taste. Heat level stayed medium, bringing warmth without overpowering the dish. Smokiness and seafood flavor remained clearly in the mouth after each bite. Fries underneath carried some of the juices, which made the experience feel richer. Gentle heat remained consistent, making the dish feel satisfying and complete. In the end, this plate felt flavorful, balanced, and deeply comforting. This was a fruit salad with ice cream, and it arrived looking bright, fresh, and very inviting. Colorful pieces of mixed fruit filled the bowl, and each one looked neatly cut and juicy. Red strawberries, apple slices, and berries created a lively contrast across the dish. A scoop of ice cream rested gently on top, smooth and creamy against the fresh fruit. The bowl felt light in presentation, and nothing looked heavy or overdone. Natural sweetness came first, but a light acidity from the fruits kept the balance smooth. Different fruit textures appeared with every spoon, some soft and some slightly crisp. The ice cream slowly melted, mixing gently with the fruit juices underneath. The cold temperature felt refreshing and relaxing at the same time. Creamy ice cream blended with the fruits, making each bite smooth and easy. Sweetness from the ice cream reduced the acidity without covering the fruit taste. The fruits kept their freshness even as the ice cream melted around them. After each bite, the fruit flavor stayed clear and clean in the mouth. The dessert never felt heavy, even toward the end of the dish. Cold temperature refreshed the taste after a rich seafood meal. This dish felt refreshing, simple, and well chosen as a dessert. Overall, it worked perfectly as a light and cooling finish to the experience. This was the mixed juice made with pineapple and passion fruit, and it arrived looking bright and refreshing. The color leaned toward a warm yellow tone, smooth and inviting in the tall glass. Small fruit seeds were spread evenly inside the juice, showing the natural blend. A fresh pineapple slice rested on the rim, adding a tropical detail. The texture looked thick but clean, moving gently around the glass. The aroma carried light sweetness, with a soft fruity sharp note. The balance between pineapple sweetness and passion fruit acidity felt refreshing and easy. The drink stayed cold and refreshing, supporting the flavors of the dishes. It felt so refreshing and enjoyable that another glass was ordered without a second thought. This was the peach iced tea, and it arrived very cold and refreshing. The color showed a soft amber tone that looked clean and calm in the glass. Ice filled the glass evenly, keeping the drink perfectly cold and clear. Fresh mint on top added a cool green highlight. Peach flavor felt light and gently sweet. Tea taste stayed smooth underneath, giving the drink a soft depth. Sweetness remained balanced and never felt heavy. The cold temperature stayed consistent from start to finish. It blended easily with the meal and felt like a simple, refreshing choice. The price of seafood cream soup is 43 Saudi Riyal. The price of grilled calamari is 49 Saudi Riyal. The price of dynamite shrimp is 63 Saudi Riyal. The price of baked crab is 64 Saudi Riyal. The price of sautéed mussels is 49 Saudi Riyal. The price of shrimp tempura is 79 Saudi Riyal. The price of fish and chips is 79 Saudi Riyal. The price of Majboos Hamour is 79 Saudi Riyal. The price of grilled shrimp is 79 Saudi Riyal. The price of fruit salad with ice cream is 30 Saudi Riyal. The price of mixed juice is 31 Saudi Riyal. The price of peach iced tea is 25 Saudi Riyal. The total plus the value added tax, which is 15%, is 818 Saudi Riyal. Food quality stayed strong from start to finish. Seafood tasted fresh and was cooked with care across all dishes. Textures felt right, from tender fish to crisp appetizers and balanced sides. Spices were clear and aromatic, but never overwhelming. Comfort and flavor worked together, which made the meal enjoyable and easy to finish. The menu focused on quality seafood rather than overcomplicating the dishes, and that choice delivered results. For consistency, freshness, and balance, the food earned a confident 4.6 out of 5. Service felt smooth, responsive, and well organized. Staff listened carefully and handled requests smoothly. Recommendations were helpful, especially with drinks and dish details. Timing between dishes felt comfortable without rushing the table. The experience stayed professional and warm from start to finish. For smooth coordination and consistent attention, service earned 4.7 out of 5. The restaurant felt comfortable and welcoming. Fresh seafood display added confidence and character to the space. Seating options worked well for different group sizes. Lighting and layout supported comfortable dining rather than a dramatic atmosphere. Everything felt clean, organized, and easy to enjoy. For comfort and overall feel, atmosphere earned 4.5 out of 5. Parking was available at Ajdan Walk basement garage, which made arrival simple and stress-free. From the garage, elevators connected directly to the plaza level. The restaurant sat on the plaza level, so no ramp was needed. Wheelchair access felt smooth and simple from parking to the entrance. This visit felt balanced, comforting, and well-planned. It was a seafood-focused trip that delivered quality, ease, and consistency from start to finish.
So this was my experience today at Fish Lounge Restaurant. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. And just remember, each bite tells a story. See you in the next one. Bye.